pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with him the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line. Changed the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win. Any indication of what we should...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the build-up in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend, a Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's all...
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Allen will throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And they'll get him down after. But that is enough for a first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That'll be taken in. It's Dearness Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. On this first down, it's Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. Quickly out to Coleman on the wide receiver screen. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. On the move past the 40. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They send Ridley in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Now a 3rd and 2. Now it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. They send him right out of the slot. Now Allen on 1st down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run here with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he is going to have a Bills first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ball start, offense.
They send Ridley in motion. On the give, it's Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here comes the rookie fourth-rounder out of Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice pickup here by Ray Davis, and I really like his skill set in this Buffalo Bills organization, Mike. I mean, remember, everything is going to go through Josh Allen. He's the distributor. He's the point guard. So now to have another back on the field that is good in both the run.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They send Ridley in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have
Offside.
jumped the snap
Defense.
just a bit.
Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Up the sideline to the 15.
Holding. Offense.
So that'll cost them half the distance. On the give, it's Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To throw is Allen. This one complete to Ridley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake. Bills 1st half continues. Allen will throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Rodgers. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Rodgers going up top again. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Again, it's Rodgers. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
They give to Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills offense, and Josh Allen head back onto the field, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Catch to the left side and taken in by Coleman. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again, it's Allen. He runs with, and he's into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he takes off. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. Is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. Jordan Love, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Bo Nix, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score
wins. Strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson getting set for their next drive. And you see the numbers for him. Into this third quarter, they just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rodgers gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The master of play action, Rodgers. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On the give, this is Allen. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Rucker. First time they've been long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
The catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Bills offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They send Ridley in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And you just have to love the running style of Braylon Allen, Mike. I mean, for a guy of his size, it just seems like defenders kind of bounce off of him when they try to tackle him. He's fast, he's nimble. He can both absorb and avoid contact. And on top of his big...
He is in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, they're teeing off.
Allen. A pass taken in by Johnson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Rodgers to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Allen. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
motion over Samuel. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll again get it to Ridley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 2nd and 2. One more time going up top with Allen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bass's kick is good. And the Bills have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's A-Rock. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he will have a first down, but
Holding.
I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They send Ridley in motion. Throwing is Allen. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will score again. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the gun, it's Allen. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got the 1st down and more than that. A gain of 11 there and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. 2nd and 11. They'll run. Johnson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.